My name's Caleb Bartley, and this is week 9 for Medieval Barbarian History. The question is not how ethnic identities can be derived from archaeological data, but it is possible to establish a direct relationship between ethnos and culture from archaeological digs. Archaeology aims to document the culture changes over time and can also document the changes in a culture. Archaeology can demonstrate that people whose identity was determined by the belief in a mythic origin may in fact be multi-ethnic groups. Roman culture dictated that these groups would be grouped with others and would not identify the ethnic diversity that created the culture. Literary documentation of identity is biased by the Roman culture, lumping all barbarians as uncivilized. Our image of the barbarian will always be influenced by that filter. However, archaeologists can document the movement and lifestyle of the cultural differences without the historical bias. The funerary traditions can demonstrate the development of the culture based on how and with what individuals were buried. The problems inherent to use the archaeological are numerous. Identities are determined by social conditions and perceptions. Ethnic symbols can be arbitrary. In the case of a woman buried with a bow, we are assumed that she was a hunter or a gatherer, or is the possibility that events caused her to learn the bow for protection. We project these assumptions on her group or culture without knowing if the evidence is representative of the group. When we start to label identities, it presupposes homogeneity and consistency of space, culture, language, political organization, and physical constructions. Several of the authors caution against presupposing the ethnic pedigram of groups or cultures based on limited data. In case point is row graves found late in the era of the Roman Empire. The change demonstrates a different ideology of the group, but does not explain the social conditions. Row graves demonstrate a relationship, but does not explain the culture. So my question for this week is, I believe that archaeological data is important, but why must we interpret them along with written documents and historical data?